Hey everybody. Alright, welcome back. Sorry about that. I did have to I had to go to the bathroom real quick because this is gonna be a long stream. It's gonna be really long. Oh boy, it looks like the chat was pretty active while I was gone. Let's see. Dumpling Maker on Twitch chat. Hi. Hello. How is it auto beeping your curse words? Oh, you must have come after. So I was looping, or I had to go, so I made a trailer, quote unquote trailer, not really, kind of a compilation video the other day. The YouTube folks have already seen it, so I was just kind of previewing it while I was away anyway. So that's what that is. Also, this is not TMNT. No, yeah, that's more of a sample. Liar. Oh wait, you're not live. No. Oh, I am live. I'm just gone. The hell? Geez, I never knew you swore so much. Nah. I mean, I don't know. I swear when the rage is warranted, and that game brings a lot of rage. Those games brought a lot of rage, especially Zelda, Crystallis. Well, yeah, just the design decisions are just awful, and you know, on average, probably not, especially when we're playing some of those other games, but what do you call it? Crystal, you know, like these games? Yes. That's the problem. I really don't like these games. They bring the rage, you know. Anybody who's played these games knows exactly what I'm talking about. Oh no, we're coming. All right, so let's bring the hits. All right, so that's where we're at. So here we are. TMNT is a special follower request. Actually, I gotta put that on the damn title. Okay, so TMNT. And this is going to be a different stream from what I normally do, fans. I know a lot of you guys like to see the more, you know, this is like normally we do the playthroughs, but when I play this game, this is a request from Dumpling Maker, follower on Twitch. Also requested on YouTube from subscriber John and Do Matrix. He wants to see the rage because he knows what I'm talking, and I'm going to tell you why. I went and played this game after being requested by Dumpling Maker just to see, like, okay, you know, because I only played as a kid. I rented the game for, like, I don't know, maybe, you know, like 2-3 days at a time, and like everybody else, all I ever did was, you know, swim, you know, get to the swim level, beat it, and then like get killed, or I had to take the game back. I never had enough time to get through it, so I played it. And I'll be honest with you, this game is even worse than I remember it. I remember playing this game as a kid and kind of liking it, but just being just like not being able to get through it. Why play it now as an adult? No. I think this game is worse than... This is even worse than how I remember it. So I'm going to actually go through the bad parts of this game that you actually don't need to play, which you don't really understand until you play, you know, until you play it. Until you play it, you really don't know just how like bad this game is. So we're gonna do that, and the first things first. Now, you don't really understand how to play because all these old games, they don't have everything lined up the way, you know, you gotta learn, you gotta read the manual. So much like last week with Mega Man X, we're going to be playing, we're going to whip out the manual on this. I downloaded it online, so we've got a scanned copy. I'm going to post this time though, instead of reading it offline, I'm actually going to post it on stream so you guys can see it. Comic Gaming Nerd, I only had one TMNT game on the GBA back in the series. Any game other than this one is going to be better, like it's just without question. I guarantee you it's going to be better than this one. Dumpling Maker in the Twitch chat, I'm ready for this hit of nostalgia. Yeah. So anyway, let's bring up the manual. Here we go. So I'm not gonna go through the story. Well, I guess we'll go to the background. Steam rises from Wall Street sewers like hot breath from a pack of wild dogs. Just below the pavement's puddle-strewn surface, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles have gathered around the leftovers of a family reunion-sized sausage pizza with extra sauce. Can you believe this? Actually, it looks like you guys can't see it. How about there? With their lovely you see only hours ago. Let's see where we at. Usually these party dudes would inhale the mozzarella platter as if it were the last za on earth, but not tonight. You see, only hours ago, their trusted friend April was kidnapped from her mobile news van by the vile and ruthless terrorist bully Shredder. He's a slice-o-matic crumb, a villain with more vicious than an army of mind-altered Bruce Lees. This is terrible. With their lovely cohort held hostage, I haven't actually read this. The fearless foursome must concoct a way to rescue April before Shredder brainwashes her into joining his ninjutsu Foot Clan. They'll combine this treacherous task with the mission they've been on since their mutated beginnings to trash Shredder and capture his life transformer gun, the lone piece of technology that can turn their rat friend Splinter back into the man he used to be. So take control of these heroes in a half shell and either claim total victory over New York's premier Kickman or lead them onto the menu at McTurtle's, home of the quarter pounder flounder with cheese. Who the hell wrote this? All right, that's out of the way. What I wanted to bring attention to really is here. So they actually give you a little bit of hints on how to play this game, which if you rented it like I did, you wouldn't know about. So what they tell you here, they only give you one though. So here, let's take a look. Leonardo's primary weapon, the hair-splitting katana blade. He's most effective when attacking sewer enemies, especially ones that lurk overhead. So I guess you're only supposed to use him in sewer stages, but there's a lot of this game that doesn't take place in the sewer. What? All right, number 2, Raphael. The needle-tipped sai is, which I spelled wrong, Raphael's preferred attack tool. The speed and grace of his strikes are what he prides himself on. Michelangelo, compared to his comrades, Michelangelo's power is only average. Not accurate with the comics, by the way. Enemies around his feet usually fall prey to his nunchucks on onslaught, though, and his courage will amaze you. Sorry, this is actually far away from me, this computer. Okay, Donatello, the dreaded bow, not to be confused with everyone's favorite 10. I don't know what that means. Is Donatello's form of amusement. Don't be fooled by the fact that it looks like a simple stick, because his baby can take out enemies from both above and below. And then it gives you the controls for the party wagon, which I kind of found funny. Anyway, that is... let me get rid of that manual. So that's the manual. So, according to the manual now, Leonardo should only be using the sewers. Michelangelo should be fighting ground enemies. And then, I guess, and then Donatello is the man. Raphael doesn't really give much info on. But here we go. So, this is for you, Dumpling Maker, Jonadu Matrix, over on YouTube. TMNT, the game I really don't want to play because I really don't want to rage. But you guys asked for it, so here we go. let's bring the music back up and let's get it started. I think that's good enough. Oh yeah, and let's bring the meter up. There we go. The rage meter. Why do they spell like that? I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be TSAI, but I could be wrong. I've always seen it spelled like that. I think it actually wouldn't be spelled that way now that I think about it. Oh. Yeah, another reason why I didn't like this game too is because I was introduced to this at first at the arcade game. So when I bought this, I saw the arcade. I was expecting arcade and I got this. So for me, it was always kind of a disappointment, you know? All right. Anyway, let's get this party started, man. And all right, so number one, first problem. You really don't even need to you don't need to go in this sewer, but this tank makes sure that you don't, because if you get hit by the tank, you die right off the bat. So you got to go in the sewer to start, but you don't really need to be in here. And I know it tells us to go use Leo, Raph, Mike, and Don. But let's be real, Raph is useless. Like, look at his weapon, dude. It sucks. It sucks. But you can't use the other turtles because you don't really want to, like, you know, like, if you die, then you have to use one of the other ones, right? So, like, why bother using, you know? So what I like to do, even though the game tells us to use Leo in the sewers, I use Raph anyway, just because he's kind of useless, and, like, I'd rather, like, die with a useless turtle than use one of the OP turtles. But they're all pretty much useless except for Donatello and Leonardo to a degree. But Raphael is completely useless. Like, he sucks. Because this game's all about distance. Our first boss. Got a new Matrix sub batch. Hey, what's going on? I'm just explaining why Raphael sucks. Like, look at this, dude. Look at this. Everybody else, Donatello, ridiculous distance. Even Michelangelo has some distance. Leo, distance. Raphael, nothing. But then they even troll you worse. They troll you even worse in this game because Raphael's weapon is actually, like, really powerful. You can one-hit kill like 70% of the enemies with Raphael's Sai. If you try to use Michelangelo, no, it takes a lot more hits except on certain enemies. But you don't really figure that out until, like, I don't know, like maybe 2 or 3 playthroughs in. That's what I'm saying. This game, like, it pisses me off. Like, look at this, dude. Like, this is what I have to do. Okay, and then here's, like, a really crap. And then, like, you wanna know how to get around a lot of this crap too? Go back and get as much pizza as you can. So you can just, like, you can just refill all the items as much as possible. So that's really, though, the secret to getting, like, to not dying is you just find, like, a spot with easy to grab pizza and then just, like, run back as much as possible. And then, all right, so, like, look at this map here. Here, you know, I think you can actually use most of this, but, like, in the, like, 1 or 2 more areas later, half of the, like, literally, like, half of the buildings are just troll areas because they give you useless weapons. The weapons don't do anything, by the way. They suck. There's, like, one weapon in this entire game it's in the manual too, but it's the only one worth anything. It's called, I think, like, the Ki scrolls. Everything else in this game, completely useless. Like, you cannot, I mean, you can use it, but they're horrible. But those scrolls are only in like 3 areas throughout the whole game, and 2 out of those 3 areas, they're like really hard to get. And matter of fact, one of those areas, you're almost guaranteed to die, so you can't even get it either. So I haven't gotten through this yet because I didn't realize that you could just keep refilling those weapons like that. But I'm betting that all I gotta do is just like refill those weapons, which is probably gonna take a long time. And then I could probably beat this game today, which will be the first time ever for me. But the fact that that's what you have to do, it's just bullshit. It's just real bullshit. Dumbly Maker in the chat, LOL. I love how much you're hating on this game. You have no idea. I really do hate this game. I always thought Raph sucked in this as well. He does. They all suck. Like I said, they're all. I mean, he's like the most useless, but most of them are pretty bad in general. It's not like any one of them is like particularly good, except for Donatello. Donatello's the only one worth having. So they make sure you can only use him once. There we go. You can see my heart rate raging as we speak, 'cause I really do. And this is only the beginning. Wait till you see the horrible jump mechanics. Okay, so remember the game told us to like, hey, why don't you go get April, right? But you can't do that. You can't actually do that. Like, see, I can't hit Rocksteady, so it's completely useless. I have to just beat up on Bebop, but my weapon's so short, I risk dying. Again, totally useless. He has no range, none. Hey, don't fight ducks in the Twitch chat. Hey, how's it going? Hey, man, how's it going? Glad you can make it. Appreciate it. No, Matrix, he has no range. He really sucks. So like, again, I wanted to show just why that was bad. So let me go and grab the pizza so I don't like lose a life. Oh, this game really bothers me. Like I said, I'm doing it for the requests, but I really can't stand this game. Like, I really want to know who, like, when they sat there in the meeting and they were like, this is a great idea. I want to know, like, who stamped the approval on this and why. Don't fight ducks in the Twitch chat. I rented this once as a kid. I could barely get anywhere in it. Oh, I was just mentioning that earlier. You need the long pole. Yeah, but if you use the pole, you're screwed because you only get one Donatello. Like, you're really risking your life. You're really rolling the dice like that. So I don't risk it, dude. Like, I'll play Raph until I'm down to my very last one. It's not worth risking Donatello. Like, it's just not. Alright, Dumpling Maker in the Twitch chat. I can't wait to get to the underwater part. Oh, I actually don't think it's that difficult, but I know a lot of people have trouble with it. Okay, so this building here, completely useless. You do not need to go in here whatsoever, but I'm gonna grab some pizza. But like, if you don't need pizza, you don't need to like go through this. This is completely pointless. This is all sit here to try to get you to troll you. That's all this is for. It's like really completely pointless to do this. You can go to the other sewer and just grab the pizza there, so there's no reason to come here and do this. Why do they do that? Like, why not just make like a different level or something? No, we're just gonna make a level that there's really no reason for you to ever like go to, because we gave you pizza in another area basically for free. Look at this. Terrible. John New Matrix. Life is better when you avoid games like this in Battletoads. I never played Battletoads, so I keep hearing it's terrible, but I never played it. That pole is OP. Oh, yeah, no, the bow is... In any Ninja Turtles game, Donatello is always the most OP character no matter what. And you can't tell me different. I gotta turn my monitor on. Like, ever. Alright. So again, another sewer. I don't think there's any reason to go in there. I don't even think... I can't remember there being a reason to go in there. Maybe to get some weapons? The only thing I can think of in here is like get weapons. But like, you don't really need to go in here for anything else. Let's see. Oh, yeah, I mean, and to get that thing, but that thing doesn't really matter in either. They do this. Done. But you don't get anything. There's no reason to come in here. Nothing. That was it. You don't need to beat that boss. You can get to the next boss without it. There's no reason to do that. So again, I ask, why is this level here? It's just a troll kid. It's just to troll kids. That's all this level's here for. And yeah, if you rented this game, just imagine you get stuck on a place like this for like a couple days or hours or whatever, and then you're screwed. You got to take it back to the store. So like I said, I'm demonstrating these awful parts of the game just to show how bad it is. But we'll like level up in a minute. Cause now I got to go back and grab those pizzas. Alright, go. I just wanted to demonstrate just like why, like just how bad this is, why it's bad, and why no one should ever play this game, and why Konami, under the guise of Ultra, maybe that's why they changed the name, because they didn't want to be associated with such an awful title. Why? But everyone who bought this deserves a freaking refund, because this game is just terrible. Notice how it took me more hits with Raphael than other weapons, or Michelangelo and other weapons. Hey, remember that. Alright, I'll go grab a Raph. There we go. But I wouldn't have to go here if I didn't go to the useless sewer stage earlier. And the thing is, if you know, I know we found that there was a manual, but like if you play if you rented this game, you couldn't even get the manual. So the manual doesn't, so the game doesn't tell you anything. You have to have the manual. Let's see. Don't fight ducks in the Twitch chat. Battletoads is good, but there's one level that feels impossible, the Turbo Tunnel. That's another one I rented a lot as a kid, and I only just beat the Turbo Tunnel for the first time a few months ago. Nice. Is there even, like, I watched two Japanese streamers. One of them I watched beat Battletoads. I don't know. I didn't see the other one, but I've seen some streamers beat it, but it took them like a month each. I didn't even realize the damn slice was here. See, I haven't even played this. So look, the slice is like right there. Awful jump controls. Alright, so then you just go like this. But there was no reason to go in that other sewer. None. So let's see if this is true. No. Look, 2 hits. I guarantee you that's going to be the same amount of hits no matter what. So it's completely useless. You have to use a shuriken. Yeah, no, I mean, I never was like into Battletoads just as a kid, so there was no incentive for me to ever pick up that game, but I've heard it's terrible. I heard it's without question one of the hardest games like ever. I don't know how true it is because I've never played it myself, but I've heard that just some of those levels just like awful. Dude. Alright. Let's go back to the beginning here and grab the pizza then. Because I am definitely not trying to... Kidding me? Alright. Because then I got past that boss. It won't be as difficult to get through there. Like I said, I really don't even like want to try that hard. I just want to get through this and get done. Because it's going to be a pain. Alright. Did you beat it? Did you end up beating Battletoads or no? I am curious to know that. Wait, I gotta face the boss all again? I didn't realize that they had the bosses respawn like that. There we go. Dude, this Sai is completely useless. Alright. Alright. I think this is the last part of Area 1. Damn. Alright. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna go here. By the way, I did not know this as a kid. I know a lot of people think this is common knowledge. I did not. I had to learn this as an adult. There we go. There we go. Area 1 done. Don't let the Foot Clan destroy the dam. You have my support. Bombs are set up in the lake. Find entrance. You have my support. Great, April. Can you tell me why they approved such an awful game? Alright, here we go. How does he just fall through the floor like that? I want to know. Serious? There we go. Alright, let's grab the pizza. Alright. Like I said, I try to just use up all of life's energy as much as possible, all of Raph's energy, because there's no reason to like use the good turtles when you can just use up his life. Alright. Uh-oh. All right. Like, even the enemies have issues with the terrible jump mechanics. Wait, why did it come back twice? I don't understand this game. Like, the respawning is horrible. You're just better off avoiding like 99% of everything you see on screen. What? How come I can like stop the weapons half the time, but not every time? This game makes no sense. There we go. All right. All right, give me a second, guys. All right, here we go. Into the dam we go. Into the water. Now, one thing is very important to understand here. I'm about to do an entire level of swimming, right? But in the next area, when I'm in the sewer, the turtle can't swim. Explain to me that. Let me show you. All right, we got to stop these bombs now. Shit. All right, now 7 bombs are left. Hurry up, and April gives us our... Ooh. So, if you read in the manual, you find out that that timer isn't actually about the bombs blowing up. That timer is how much air the air the turtles have, or like how long they can hold their breath underwater. I always thought that was like the bombs were gonna blow up, but no, that's just that they can't breathe, they can't hold their breath, apparently. Shoot. Damn, I don't remember doing this bad when I did this before. Oh. Alright. Shoot, come on. No. Damn, dude. This is bad. This is a bad start. Alright. Not good, though. That means I'm gonna have to use Donatello to get to the pizza part of the next stage. Good job. The dam is safe. Let's go home. Here. Master. This is Shredder. Listen to me, turtles. I am not James Avery, sorry guys. We have taken Splinter to get him back. You must defeat the Foot Clan. We're waiting for you. Let's go and help Splinter. I think that was actually the comic design. Okay, so here we are, Area 3, right? Now, I've actually gone through this entire map before. That building up in the right corner, not the far corner. Actually, yes, even the far corner, both of those, 100% useless. You do not need to go there at all. All it is just a straight up troll level with like stuff that you can get, but you don't need at all. So you don't even need to bother going there. At least we got the party van though. Wait, the bus calls it, the book calls it the party wagon. I kind of like that. You do have to go here though, because you need weapons for the you need missiles for the van. Yeah, see, the bow is just like way OP in this game. That makes Donatello the only one worth having. Everybody else is just like 100% useless. Now, Leo's okay, but the rest of them, no, there's no point. What you end up having to do though is, and this is the part that makes me so upset. Get my monitor back on. Alright. Did that really just happen? There we go. Like, just look how ridiculously OP the bow is. I hate the jump mechanics in this game. And like, why is that fair? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you can't avoid that. You probably could if you had like a weapon, but I don't. Thank goodness. Alright, grab that pizza. And just go like that. If you try jumping over that, you get screwed. Now, there's another trap. They try to get you to go down, right? Because if you go that way, you think, oh, it's faster, but no, because you keep running, you'll run into all those enemies. So the fastest way is to go here. Well, I shouldn't say the easiest way. I mean, it's fast too, but it's also easier. So, and then you need more missiles, so you just stock up here. Because if you can go to the other buildings, but the hassle you have to go through to get the missiles in the other buildings, they're just not worth it. Which is why I don't go through them. But if you play this game and you don't know that, you just get screwed. Alright. Now, this is not normally how I stream. I don't usually rage. Well, I do rage, clearly, but I wouldn't run like an entire stream like this, but I really can't stand this game. Because it should be so much better. I mean, it's okay, but it just could be so much better. Alright, 20 missiles should do enough. That should be enough. And then, you know, it's a decent area for pizza, but there's actually a better place to get pizza here, so we just avoid the rest of it. We can avoid this and go somewhere else. Alright, so let's go. And then there is the rope you gotta get to, but again, there's other places that you can get the rope. There's no need to like try to get it here. Like, or to go to the areas that don't give you anything else. Come on. I feel like this game just trolls. Alright. Battletoads. I feel like I don't know, I guess I had the great misfortune or the great fortune of being able to avoid that. I'd like to know why so many people didn't avoid Battletoads. Oh, wait a minute. No, I have to go back up there because that's where the pizza is. Like the easy pizza refill spot. You don't want to get screwed by going to one of these like hard places. Alright. Oh yeah, I think this is it too for the I think that's where I gotta go get the scrolls. Yeah, it is. Alright, so let's go grab pizza first. Hope you guys can't hear. My neighbors decide, I don't know why, but on this weekend they decide to be loud. They always are loud on, whenever I record. Doesn't matter what day of the week. Alright, so little hint here. If you die, I bet you most people don't know this, but if you die, you actually can get like one of the turtles here that you can get them it kind of is like an extra life. Again, you don't know that though, and the game doesn't tell you. I mean, it does, but it's like random. So either way, let's just go ahead and refill our health. Why is it so hard to get? Wait a minute, it shouldn't be that difficult. I just got it. Why is it being a pain now? What? Didn't I just go through here? Why is this being such a pain? Alright. I can't believe that just happened. This is horrible. This is bad. That's really bad. Alright. Okay, then we just need to come back for Leo. Now, there is a part up there, but I'll show it. Well, I don't have the rope, so I need the rope to really show just how like ridiculous it is. Why can't I just get the damn Why? Alright. Okay. Now we're about to go to a really, really frustrating part of this game. This is where, like I said, I'm going to get upset. Like, really angry. Okay, so first thing we do is we get out of here. And we gotta go back up to those two buildings I was talking about earlier. Alright. So remember I was talking about those scrolls earlier, the Ki scrolls? You gotta load up on them here, but it's not that easy. So you gotta go up through here, and this is honestly the only way I can beat this game. I think I have not beaten it yet, so I don't know. So then you gotta face a mini boss. Here we go. Now, if you fall in the water, you can't swim. The water takes you out of the sewer, which, again, I just played an entire level underwater. I don't understand why the turtle can't swim. Bullshit. That's straight up bullshit. Here we go. What? Okay, so here's the rope, right? And what you end up having to do, and then you have to go up here. So you want to just avoid this guy if possible. And then here's the scrolls. But here's the thing though, this is the only place you can safely like fill up on these. So, and they're like ridiculously OP. So you gotta like leave that area, die, because going around the building is just gonna lose life needlessly. And then you gotta go back and refill again. And you gotta do that for every turtle. Okay, here's the hard part. The enemies give off like weapons that can actually replace it. So what you really have to do is you have to avoid like if you're refilling on like say Raphael, don't use him, use somebody else, because if otherwise you run the risk of those weapons getting refilled when you're you know, getting replaced, which is what you don't want. And you have to just like do this over and over and over and over. Like for a very long time. See? Yeah, I forgot Donatello didn't have health. I'll have to come back with him for the pizza. In this, the first time I tried this took like an hour. Cause I kept screwing up and getting the scrolls refilled. See, and actually that's not what I just did right there. I just screwed up. Because you want to do that with the turtle who, you know, you want to come back here and do that with turtles that you don't have it, so you run the risk of replacing the scrolls and making one of your it's okay when you have 20, but when you fill up to like 90, yeah, it's like you just like wasted a bunch of time. And that's what happened to me. I came back, I ran through here, and like I accidentally, and I was at like, I think I had like 85, you know? And then some enemy gave me like a weapon and I accidentally, you know, and like I couldn't even move. It just like, it just gave me the weapon right next to me. So I had to take the weapon and then I was back to 0. So it was just bad. Like that thing there is most likely to give it to you because it can, you know, because it gives you like those like little spawns that kind of, you know, they'll give off items every once in a while. So if you're wondering why I'm like far away with weapons hitting these guys, it's because I don't want to run the risk of them giving me weapons, items that I don't want. And then like for the rest of the game, you basically have to like avoid getting any other item as well. So it's just really, really tedious and also really like, and it's just a pain. So there you go, the 40. And you fill up with every turtle because, you know, you don't want to, like, if you die, then you lose everything. So if one of the turtles gets killed, you know, or captured, whatever, then you gotta, you know, you're out at, you know, you're SOL. So, you know, don't do it. You gotta fill up with everybody. This is literally what you have to do. So yeah, it's gonna take a minute. You don't really need that many rope. I just get them anyway. You only need probably realistically, you only need about like maybe 7 or 8 of those. Or actually, I think you only need like 3 of them. But if you go to the wrong parts of this stage, oh yeah, you could use like you could just use that rope all day long. So that's what I'm saying. You gotta like, you kind of have to know this area so you can avoid that stuff. Hang on 1 second. There we go. And that's why I was saving this for a long stream, because I knew this was gonna take forever, and like I wanted to make sure I had like a really long block. So we're going to 7 o'clock tonight, and you know, there's a reason, because of this nonsense. But I'm hoping I don't have to I'm hoping I can just like knock this out in one shot and not have to start over. Oh. Damn it. Here we go. See how I got that weapon like that? Now, remember though, at some point I'm gonna have to come through here with scrolls on Leo, and so I'm gonna have to avoid that with him too. See what I'm saying? I mean, Look at this. Look at this. And they knew this when they were designing. That's what I'm saying. I really want to get a hold of the guy who said, you know what, this is exactly what children. This is exactly what children need. You know. There we go. 80. What? Grab that. All right. How did that not kill that thing? I don't even understand it. All right. Okay. There we go. 99 for Raph. Only 3 more turtles to go, fans. And like I said, this is why I do not like playing this game, because I mean, I'm sure there's some crazy speedrunner out there who you know did it without the scrolls, but you know, no. Like, if you want to do it and not, like, you know, look up any guides or anything, this is the only way I can think of to do it without, like, you know, I mean, I guess if you like analyze footage or something, but who wants to do that? Just play the damn game. Here we go. Yeah, I think you end up with like 99 rope, even, you know, just because you keep going back through here. You can go the other way, but I feel the other way is it's just more it's actually more risky for health. But you do avoid the sewers, but I feel like this is actually an easier method. What a pain. Alright, here we go again. And like I said, this is why this is like probably reason number, well, not reason number 1, but it's up there in terms of reasons why I don't want to do this. Let me grab that. See, it's useful now, but when everybody else has all their stuff filled up, I'm gonna be like, it's gonna be really hard to avoid that. And it's not gonna be useful, you know? I mean, I don't know if you guys can tell, but the control to like land those jumps is ridiculously hard. So you gotta be like ultra precise. it's just this game is just, it's just bad. All right. Here we go, 60. And then wait, why are there two of them now? I don't understand this. Alright, I had to take a quick bathroom break. I'll be back in about 60 seconds. Welcome back. Hope you guys enjoyed that little trailer there. Go ahead and throw that out there for the Twitch folks. Alright, so we are in Area 3 and we're now currently trying to get refill ourselves up on these Ki scrolls. Let's go ahead and get ourselves a little bit of water. By the way, ducks, I forgot, and my apologies. You are non-binary, correct? Therefore, what should I refer to you as? They, he, you know, let me know. I totally forgot about that. And I don't keep up on, I'll be honest with you, I do not keep up on these trends, so I do not know, I do not know the protocol, so by all means, let me know. That's, you know, this is one of those, you know, old man cloud moments kind of things, you know what I mean? I realized it when I was earlier. I was like, oh, hey, man, what's going on? I was like, oh, wait, that's actually not, you know. Anyway, so when you get back here, or when you come back and you talk, you know, you chat again, I'll ask and then you let me know. So you gotta do that. You gotta do that, otherwise you get screwed. Damn it. I mean, it comes, like, it's almost to the point where it's like, why do I have to grind this, you know? I don't even know how I hit that thing from behind. That's bullshit. Straight up. Straight up. People don't think you have to do this, but believe me, you definitely have to do this. Oh, man. All right. It's like, what happened? I went to the bathroom and then all of a sudden... all of a sudden I can't get any more scrolls. It's like the game's onto my schemes. There we go. Kind of crazy having kind of a full chat, you know. Usually, don't have so many folks in the chat at once, although some of those videos get a lot of comments afterwards. Especially that highlights one that I just showed. Yeah, that one got a few, but the Mr. Sandman actually got like a lot of comments back in the day. Mr. Sandman. Alright, here we go. I'll take it. It doesn't really matter. It's the weakest weapon, but it really doesn't matter. Grab some more rope. Go. Hold on a second. There we go. Alright. Almost done. It's 2 turtles down. 2 more to go. All right. Trust me when I tell you, if you ever play this game, which you should not, but for some odd reason you decide to play it, and you don't get the scrolls, you will be hating yourself for not doing this. But you'll be hating yourself more if you even pick up the game, so I highly recommend you do not play this game. But if you do, I would definitely recommend doing this. Otherwise, you will really hate yourself. Like, you will hate. I mean, it's like I said. I just don't know any other way to do it without, like. I mean, I guess you could just play it forever and figure it out. But why torture yourself? Turn my monitor back on. Alright. I don't know why this thing does that. Let me see. I should just set the battery so it does. No! There we go. I mean, that time I was due to a distraction. Let me see if I can get this bad. Alright, we should be good now. I'm actually just proud that I didn't die yet, because, you know, I got pretty close on a couple of those during that underwater thing. And, like, you know, getting points is useless too, because they don't give you anything. It's not like you can get an extra turtle or anything. You have to, like, capture the turtle. You know, if you get captured, you have to, like, free them. There we go. Now, normally I do all this with Raph, but I actually forgot, or yeah, I accidentally used Raph on the first fill, so now I'm just using Leo. Otherwise, I recommend you do this with Raph, just because, well, I mean, I guess it doesn't matter because you keep filling up on pizza, but I don't like to use the useful turtles. I like to use the useless ones until, like, I don't have to. You see how he just gives you new weapons like that? You could totally get screwed. This is the one time where you want the weapons to not do anything. Alright. So the reason why I use the weapons on the boss like that is because I'm trying to avoid needing the pizza. You know, I mean, I can do it, but why? You know what I mean? It's always a question of, like, why doing more work than you have to? We're at 80. Alright, one more fill and then they're almost done. Not bad. It's definitely worse the first time I tried doing this. Well, I didn't go all the way when I tried it. I just like, oh yeah, you could definitely just keep refilling these. But I knew it was a strategy, but I never actually did it. Like, I mean, I did it, but I didn't play through, you know? Same thing here. I'm trying to avoid, like, having to get the pizza. Oh, man. Here we go. Alright, so we got 3 turtles down, 1 to go. So all we gotta do is fill up Leo. This is gonna be the hardest one because again, I have to now avoid all of those, like once I get the weapon, the scrolls, I have to avoid getting anything else or else it resets my inventory. Because I can't carry more than 1 item on 1 turtle. See, you know, that's okay now, but in a few minutes, that's not gonna be okay, yo. That's what's gonna make this really frustrating, amongst other issues. Alright, everybody else got 99, so... There we go. Alright, so now I have to avoid items with Leo as well. And since we got the pizza, let's go ahead and grab... since I didn't get it, let's go ahead and grab it here if possible. Sweet. Damn! That's okay. I'm just avoiding just trying to avoid having to do it again now that we're on the refill. See how OP that weapon is? That's why you want those. I'm now showing you exactly why you want the scrolls. Because you can take people out in 1 shot. You know, you can take sub bosses out in 1 shot. Main bosses, not as easy, but you still take a lot of power. Every other enemy will be taken out in like 1 to 2 hits max. It really is an OP weapon, but that's exactly why you want that. And that's exactly why I'm doing what I'm doing. Because like I said, if for whatever reason I get captured, quote unquote capture, then you're gonna, you know, they're gonna go back to 0. And there are other places to get them in the game, but there's nowhere that it's that easy, this easy. See what I'm saying? Look at that, the boomerang. I could easily just, dude, and it almost, and wait a minute, did that thing just appear out of nowhere? What was that? That appeared out of nowhere, right? Like, it didn't climb up to the top, right? I believe that's a glitch, because that's happened to me before. I hate this. This is what I'm talking about, though. And the bad part about this is that somebody sat there in a meeting, presented this. After presenting this, right, after all the testing, they got together and they're like, this is perfectly acceptable. I see no problems with this whatsoever. And then they did it again and again and again, right? And it always begs the... Damn, that was on me. I knew that would happen. It always begs the question, who approved this? And does he still have a job? Or do they still have a job? But assuming this is 1980s Japan, I'm more inclined to assume that... I don't, you know... I assume this had to be a guy, but, you know... I suppose there was probably some... You know, I suppose there were some... Well, there's some women listed in some of these credits, but... You know, just thinking 80s Japan, right? Hell, even now, it's like And it's changing quite a bit actually, because the there was like a mandate put out a few years ago. So, or not a mandate, but I think it was like an incentive from the Prime Minister. All right, I have to be quiet. I don't want to talk about that stuff anyway. Like, we try to get away from that. I mean, you know, I don't mind civil discussion, really, but people these days, you know, it's really difficult. And also, just for the record on the Twitch chat, I can't quite remember what specifically said there, because it's been a while, and I should have updated it for this game, but a lot of the rules on the Twitch chat, go ahead, you can ignore a lot of those for this particular stream. Specifically, don't worry about flow. I'm not really worried too much about it. Like keeping conversation directed more towards the game, don't worry about that. Yeah, okay, yeah, that is a glitch. And the back seating, I mean, I kind of know what I need to do, so I'm not really too concerned. That stuff's more for like blind playthroughs. Although I don't want spoilers, just because there's some people who come and watch these streams, particularly the requested streams. There are people who've never seen the ending, which we already know at least two, actually. I know 2 people here today who have not seen the end of this, so no spoilers. But the rest of those, like, you can throw out, like, specifically for this stream, you can throw a lot of that out the window. I'm not really too concerned about it. All right, 48. You know, kind of used quite a bit of those. I didn't need to. But the main point of using the items is so that we avoid possibly getting items from, you know, from the RNG, you know. Because if you get too close, it might just appear and you don't have a chance to avoid it. Alright. Maybe about like 2 or 3 more to go. Depending on how many scrolls I have to use to get through here. Yeah, 66, so about maybe 2 more. Okay. Then you might be asking yourself, okay, well, Batch, it's 66. I mean, now you got all scrolls, why don't you go back and use Raph? Well, again, I only have 66. If I could use Raph, he's got 99. If I reset the scroll, son of a there you go. I just reset the damn inventory. That's exactly what I was trying to avoid. Damn. I should stop and pause when I make these little, like, advise, you know, when I try to advise things. But essentially, you want to avoid exactly what I just did. But it would have been worse if it was Raph, because at least with Leo, I was only got like 80. But with Raph, I have 99. So it would have, you know, it would have been a waste of even more time. What a pain. Not gonna lie, this game is making me kind of hungry for pizza. But... why... I get so enraged. I'm so close to being done. Wait, what? That's not supposed to happen. He's not supposed to take that many hits. Not with the scrolls. That's kind of ridiculous. Let's take a bet here. Who thinks I'm going to end up with 99 rope before I end up with 99 scrolls on Leo? I think it's a good question to ask. Because look at this, see? Look at that, dude. That was from taking out the missiles. That's what I'm talking about. Alright. Oh, and then let me check, because I remember for a while on YouTube I actually wasn't getting, like, seeing chat messages, so... But no, it looks like nothing for whatever reason, because I'm using Restream right now to dual stream this to YouTube and Twitch, but for whatever reason I had issues with from time to time I get issues with actually getting messages in the chat on Restream. So they show up in the respective chat, meaning Twitch or YouTube chat, but they don't show up on like the Restream chat in OBS. Yeah, that was kind of a iffy jump. By the way, guys, how's the mic? I just noticed that my mic is lower than usual at 15%. Is that okay? Or should it be louder? Or does it need to be louder, I should say? I'm guessing you guys are alright. I'm sure someone would have voiced something by now if they couldn't hear me. Double Maker in the Twitch chat, I think the mic is fine. Great. Here we go. I got through what, about 2 more of these to go, hopefully. This time just do not get the damn, don't get any items. Alright, here we go. Oh, come on. Now I'm starting to feel like the elevator guy in One Shot when the elevator wouldn't work. Here we go. Alright, let's try this again. I'll be so glad to be done with this. I really, really hate this. Alright. Yeah, Turtles 2 is just so much better. So much better. So much better. And I mean, call it Turtles 2 if you want to, but it's really the arcade game as far as I'm concerned. We're at 68. Okay, so I think one. I mean, I don't think you need 99 for both, but I could. Who knows? I'd rather not take any chances. I could see myself in a situation where I'd be like, man, I wish I had I wish I'd have filled up, you know? Because not only is filling up, but you know, it's also which turtle, right? What? Now see, look at that. I could have grabbed that. I would have gotten that item if I would have killed him with the katana. Katana. Alright. Yeah, I should have done. That would have been cool, because I never do that, but I should have grabbed a pizza to eat on stream, because I do plan on going all 7 hours today. Whether it'll be all 7 on this game, I don't know. I certainly hope not, although it's definitely possible. But okay, all I need is one more and we're done. But I do plan on going the full length. And I have some backup games anyway. Alright. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Man. There we go. Okay. Alright. This is the last one. This is the last one. What's better is I won't even need pizza either. There we go. So there it is. All 99. Now we also got an extra rope. You don't really need that many. The missiles, I played this once before and I think I loaded up on almost 99, but you really don't need. You probably don't really need 20, but you never know. So there, done. All right. So now we got to go all the way up around here. There we go. And you're trying to avoid taking damage from the tank because the stupid... They actually are... Maybe they're bulldozers, but either way, they actually take life from you. They don't hurt the car. They hurt the damn... your actual life bar, which is dumb, but whatever. So... you don't need to go up there. There's no reason to go up there. They're just troll traps designed to make you frustrated and use more than you need. Spend more time in the game than you need to spend. And also, you know, increase your odds of getting game over. You only get 2 continues unless you use the Konami code, and I didn't use it, so even if you use the code, you only get 4 continues. And honestly, if you don't get this, if you don't keep the scrolls, which means you should not continue, forget about it. Like, you might as well just start over. There we go. Alright. The party wagon. I forgot. They did call it a party wagon in the show, though. I thought they called it the party van. I feel like the turtle should have a party, like they should call it, like they should have a VW converted though, you know? Alright. So now let's go back to the strategy of using RAF. And we want to use those. We got to use the scrolls on them because what we're really trying to avoid is getting those items by mistake. Like, I'm trying to make sure whatever I do not want to have the scrolls, you know, used by mistake. So, or replaced. Damn, actually, I didn't need to do that small of a jump like that. Ah, damn it! Yeah, I'm going back. Especially since I'm already kicked out of there. Screw that crap. I am not using the boomerang. I'm not gonna fill up to max though, because I don't feel like I don't want that kind of headache. But I'm definitely refilling. You know, this may be the case where I just can't do. Maybe I'm just gonna have to do that though, because I feel like you're gonna have. I feel like you almost have to take a. Somebody's gonna have to. Let's give it one more shot. Where are we at on time? Yeah, we're okay on time. I'm gonna give it one shot. If I can't, if I get those replaced again, and I can see it happening, then I'm just gonna say screw it and let's just go. I'm not gonna go full. I'll probably get like 50 or so, but I'm not gonna. I don't think I'm gonna go all 99. I don't want to take that much time. What a, it's such a pain. I'm not surprised though. I remember when I was looking into doing this, it's taking a while. Well, how long did that take? That took like an hour, right? Like I feel like I got here like 30 minutes to an hour ago. Look at this. See, look how horrible. You can't even see the difference in the weapons. Just bad. Just really bad. Are you serious? Why do I get 2? At least the boomerang worked pretty well there. Alright. Okay, so then... Yeah, I'm gonna have to, like... To avoid that, I would think I'm probably gonna have to, like, try to shoot without jumping, like trying to make that jump before having to shoot. We'll see. But like I mean, this level isn't too hard. You could probably do okay without these, but and even the next stage, it's area 5 that I know is gonna. So look at that. See, now look, I almost got the stars there too, or the items. It's just a death trap. This is why the side is useless, because you end up like having to avoid stuff. You can't avoid stuff, and you know, you end up having to just use the scrolls. Maybe I'll just do that. Maybe I'll just use the scrolls with Raph exclusively, and not even like use the side. That way I have a chance. Alright, here we go. Yeah, but is Area 5, that you really are going to be glad you filled up on these scrolls? Everywhere else, it's like, you know, helpful, but not necessary. But Area 5 is a pain. I would assume probably the Technodrome as well, but I've never made it to the Technodrome, so I don't know. I've heard that the Technodrome is really difficult too. Not just the boss, but the stage itself. All right. I don't know if I can take this. I really don't. I mean, I know I did like 6 hours of just literally searching in Crystallis, but I don't know if that was worse than this. Because at least with that, I was like trying to find something that was finite. Whereas this, I could get screwed over by RNG. Here, out the way. I'm not even gonna go for the pizza. There we go. I feel like 60 would be enough for one turtle. For like, you know, even if it's not max, but on the fence for sure. Okay. All right. Look at that. Look, man, I could have been. There we go again with the glitch. Usually you get a glitch in your favor, but in that case it's a glitch against me. You know? Okay. Alright, here we go. Now watch this, like, all this work be completely unnecessary and just get through, like, no problem. I would be, I don't know which would make me more upset. To be honest, but we'll see. Like I said, I want to do one more try. If I end up getting, you know, if I end up not being able to make it again for whatever reason, then I'm just gonna say, you know, screw it, we'll go one turtle shy, and he'll just be the turtle that takes whatever items they give, you know. Here we go, look at that. And you got that glitch there. I'm telling you. Alright. At least I got like landing and or jumping mechanics down pretty decent. Oh, what a nightmare. Oh, that was pretty nice. Oh, well, so much for that. All right, one last shot. Let's grab the, we'll grab the other scrolls and we'll get the hell out of here. And we'll go one more. We'll try to do this with all scrolls one more time. This time, I'm not taking any chances on changing items on accident. That'd have been an issue anyway, because that fire creature showed up kind of after. So let's just jump over these guys. Look at that, dude. This item RNG is just ridiculous. And look, I get bumped into the items I don't want. Like, who makes a game where you can actually, like, get items you don't want? Like, in a really bad way. Like, in this case, I don't want anything that's not a scroll or a pizza. Or the rope and the, you know. But that's only because you can't replace the rope with something else. Or the rope you can't replace. You know, it's a separate item. Alright, here we go. And if you're on YouTube, because I sent over a thing on Twitch, but if you're on YouTube, go ahead and, you know, you want to send some support on the stream, by all means, you know, I always tell people, subscribing, that's on you, but if you want to help us out, go ahead and hit the like button. That does help. But more important, it boosts your chances of getting, you get, you know, as content comes, I think the algorithm will recommend it to you more if you hit the like button. So if you want to see more, go ahead and hit that button. Eventually I'll get some of these. I have not been very diligent lately with getting these streams edited and sent up, but I will start regularly posting since, because I've got like this really long Zelda Second Quest like rage compilation video I'm working on, and it's just gonna take a while to edit, so I'm just gonna do like the normal playthrough, and then I'll like kind of work on that kind of as a daily project. Otherwise I don't think it'll ever get done. Or it'll just take too long to get out, you know. Oh, it'll be good when you see it. All right, let's go. Now look at that. See, because, you know, if you move too close to the screen, you can't even tell if the item, what kind of items might show up. Okay, let's get through this again. What? They would do some nonsense like that, wouldn't they? This game's bullshit. Look at that! Look at that! They can't be more generous with things I don't want. You notice you never get the scrolls from a random drop. You'll never see random drops of scrolls ever. I'm really trying to avoid that. Like, what I'm trying to do is avoid getting the another item, which is otherwise it wouldn't be that difficult to get through here. And I may even switch turtles up, but I really don't want to. Still have issues. Alright, hold on. I mean with the monitor, not with... Why did I take damage? Why can a balloon hurt me? Like, I understand the missiles, but why does the balloon hurt? See, look at that. Look at how they try to, like, they try to get you in this game. Like, seriously. So close. And really, I don't need these scrolls to get through here, but I'm trying to make sure I don't get close enough to kill the items. I mean, to have items, you know, show up and not be able to avoid them. But you have to, because Raph has a horrible weapon. All right, we're all full. Excellent. Let's go. All right. Now I made it through that crap. Nonsense, really. A sip of water. Let's make sure I didn't miss anything. No, didn't miss any comments, which is good. Like I said, sometimes stuff doesn't go through on restreams, so. All right, here we are. I believe this is the last part of the stage. See, look at that. I'm telling you, man, you can get over easy. Now look at this death trap, you know. What? Why do I keep falling off the ladder? I didn't know those changed. But I guess everything, all the enemies in this game just change. It's all random. Yeah, like the bosses just change based on RNG, the mini bosses, right? It's ridiculous. All right, here's Splinter. All right, there's the Mecha Turtle now. Done. Rescued Master Splinter. Oh. Get the blimp to chase the helicopter. You can do it. John in the YouTube chat, TMNT RNG edition. Man, this whole game is RNG edition. You're right though, absolutely. Absolutely. Alright, let's grab the pizza. So, as a child, I never made it to this part, Area 4. But I did make it when I replayed this. Destroy underground enemy base. You can do it. John and Do Matrix Splinter is TMNT Princess Peach. Well, we rescued April earlier too, though. So they both kind of have that like always need to be rescued thing. But I mean, Master Splinter, I mean, he did train us, so. Now I wanted us to note here, it took me what 45 scrolls to get through Area 3. Now imagine if I only had that on one turtle. Look at this. Basically, I use this weapon anytime I come across an enemy that takes more than one hit to kill. Or except these guys, because they're not that difficult to kill either. They just like kind of stand and do nothing in the same place. TMNT Princess Peach. Yeah. It's not Irene though, you know. I feel Irene was still more Princess Peach. Oh man, I gotta do Ninja Gaiden 3 at some point. I just from what I recall, that game doesn't have continues, and I never the US edition, the Japanese edition got continues, but we didn't. All right, so here's what you need the rope for. Now there's actually parts where you can use the rope in the other stage, but like I said, all of those areas are useless. This is actually useless. So I mean, what happens if you don't have the rope? You can't continue. Like, there was no rope in any of that last area. So how would you and there's no other way to there's no other way to get through there. So you would be screwed. This is what I'm talking about. They give you an item that if you don't watch yourself, you actually be shut out of like the next part of the game, and there's no way to get extra rope. So you would have to like die and start over to get the rope to continue. John New Matrix in the YouTube chat, Irene was terrible. Man, I'm a fan of Irene, so I'm not going to join in on the hate on Irene. Again, I still would take Irene and Princess Peach over Princess Zelda. I'm never ever going to waver from that. Never. Princess Zelda in the very first Zelda game isn't even the actual Princess Zelda. In Zelda 2, you find out that she was an imposter and she was asleep the whole time. So Zelda isn't even like part of the first game. It's just her name. And what is the legend? The legend isn't about her. It's about Link. Alright. So the underpasses are numbered. Target is number 18. So here, I have gone through this before. You actually have to find number 18, but it's like way up at the top, and it can get confusing too. Here we're at number 2, and they're not in order either. It gives you the illusion that they're in order, but they're not. John and Do Matrix in the YouTube chat, Peach cost too many dollars. I mean, if that's why, we don't know for sure if that's why Mario has all of those jobs, but if in fact he does have all those jobs because he's trying to he has to support the very lavish and extravagant lifestyle of Princess Peach, then that would be accurate, but we don't know. Here, get rid of that, it's boss. John Do Matrix, Zelda don't cost as much, at least. We don't know that. It costs your life. You gotta say, you have to go. Dude, she won't even let you work. I mean, she won't even let you rest when you're sick. She put Link to work when he was sick. No. Name me one instance where Mario had to work when he was sick because of Princess Peach. Not gonna happen. I can't speak for Ninja Gaiden. That's a little different. But definitely in the case of Peach. Alright, now both of these lead the same way, but one is like less dangerous than the other. And I believe this is the more dangerous. If I'm not mistaken. But I actually could be wrong. I don't remember. Initially it's more dangerous, but I think this way might be more dangerous after the fact. John Do Matrix in the YouTube chat. Mario's 3,000 jobs support Peach, and he still can't get a. That's not true though. He does get a kiss in I think he gets it in like one of the in Mario 2 or 3. Yeah, actually Mario 3, I believe. Link, nothing. Nothing. He gets nothing. I watched 12 episodes of season 1, the only season of that whole show to begin with. Link gets nothing for his troubles. So, no. Really wasn't looking forward to looking for more waifu talk, but there you go. You never know what'll happen, especially when folks start showing up. Oh, I almost had the star. That'd been bad. Johnny Matrix, I gotta see that kiss in Mario. Whoa, I mean it's behind the curtain, dude. That's what they. If I'm pretty sure it's behind the curtain. It's in Mario 3 though, but it's behind the curtain. They don't show it, but they don't show it in any of these old games, so. I mean, look, you know, either way, Princess Peach does not nag, and Zelda does. She nagged Link for 12 episodes, of an entire season, matter of fact. So, no, just absolutely not. Uh-oh, I think this is the wrong way. Oh, no, we're going the right way. Okay. Destroyed the secret base to get the blimp. You have my support. Alright, if I recall, you gotta go up, but I had to take another bathroom break, so I will be back. Alright, I am back. Hope you guys are getting a kick out of those trailers, quote unquote. I know it's, you gotta like get through all of it to see all of it, but I don't like taking long breaks. Alright, let's see what I missed here. John Do Matrix in the YouTube chat. It's 2022. Mario need to be getting more than kisses. Don't count if we don't see it. Mario have been saving her ass since the 80s. The same could be said for Link and Princess Zelda. Therefore, I see no difference in that argument. None whatsoever. I don't know why everybody else thinks that Zelda is the preferred. Maybe you guys need to go rewatch that cartoon, because I'm telling you, there's no way that I would ever want to be with. Absolutely not. Dumpling Maker in the Twitch chat, still strange to see you raging. LO, you seem so calm all the time. Well, the funny part about that is, if you watch those streams, not the Matrix, you can tell her about the Zelda stream because you were there for some of it, but like the Crystallis stream, a lot of that I was kind of just like playing, and then you would just see nonsense like that, and I just be like, what? And it just like kept stacking, like there was a part in that game, and I have to put the video out, but there's like a part where you just walk into and just grab a random item. There's no like, and you just like get it. There's no like little shiny thing on the ground or like any crazy like hints or anything. It's just like literally you just like go over this blank space and you get the item. And like it just broke me, like seriously, it broke me around like I think, I don't know. And then like I spent like 4 hours literally looking for something, and there's all of the hints in the game were completely useless, like completely useless. So it was like, wait, why were these in here in the first place? I wasted all of my time following hints that were completely pointless. So yeah, after a while, I just like lost it. I got really pissed off at that game. It was just like outrageous. And you know, Dova J isn't here, but he watched, like he saw that entire playthrough, and I remember telling him, I said, I don't understand this, dude. Somebody had to approve this. So like, I want to know who sat there, watched them present exactly, because at some point somebody had to see that. And somebody who saw that was like, you know, this is a great idea, let's run with it. But not just that guy, at least 2 or 3 more other people on top of him went and approved the same damn thing. And I sat there and said to I was like, I want to know, I want to be in that meeting, because I want to see exactly how that happened. Because I've been in those Japanese meetings, and there's no way somebody should be approving something like that. So yeah, I went off, because, you know, this is supposed to be for kids. Who sat there and thought, you know what, 9, 10 years old, great idea, let's run with it. And then I just wondered, maybe, you know, maybe they did approve it. The next question, do they still have a job? Because I sure as hell would not give them a job if they got away with that. Absolutely not. End rant. John Do Matrix, your boy band is calm 95% of the time, but 5% of the time he about to rage. Well, this stream has been like quite a bit of the rage life, but that's because I have memories tied to this game, because I was so disappointed when I got home. You know, you play the arcade, you're like, great, now I'm gonna be at home, I can play this version, I don't have to worry about spending quarters. Nothing like the arcade. And then, you know, look at the shit they give you. You know, yeah, this game makes me angry. Cause how I mean, dude, they just rip you off and don't care. Like, you know, imagine, like, you could never get away with that in the internet age. That's something you can only get away with now, you know. I mean, back then. So yeah, I am extremely pissed off. I mean, that's like a whole weekend and whatever money you spent renting gone, just gone. And I've read some of those interviews by like the guy, like there was a guy who, the guy who did Ninja Gaiden. He was like, oh yeah, you know, we heard that North Americans really like really difficult games, so we made part 3 more difficult in North America than we did in Japan. What? Who said that? Who's the idiot who gave him that advice? Like, I don't want some game with a busted system that has no continues. You know, I mean, you might as well, you basically have to no death run it because you can't continue. I don't know if it's true though. I've heard different stories, but if it's true that you cannot get continues, then forget that game. Yeah, I mean, you'll never see me rage at like a modern game because I just don't care. But this stuff, I mean, this takes me back, man. This is why I spent my time in the arcade, because at least the arcade, you know, you knew what you're getting into. NES, You were rolling the dice. You never knew, you know? Like, what I never understand is people who play, like, Ghosts and Goblins. Dumble Maker in the Twitch chat, as much as you hate this game, I'm glad you decided to play it because you've gotten through way more of it than I did back then. Oh, believe me, I never made it through this far when I first played it, but it's because I rented it and had no idea about these, like, I'm trying to remember why didn't I make it this far, but I think I just, like, hated it so bad that I just quit. Because I definitely made it past the water level. And now that pizza just became completely useless, so let's go back. Like, I literally just went there on with this much life and then nothing, so... They keep trying to talk me into doing Battletoads, and I'm just like, I don't know if I want to, like, I don't know if I really want to bring my blood pressure that high. Like, I don't know if I want to be that angry, because I didn't like Battletoads to begin with, so I have no incentive to play it. Battletoads Double Dragon is different, because at least I like Double Dragon, but Battletoads, I don't. But I would be very pissed off if, like, I found out. You know, it doesn't, like, it never looked all that fun to me either. Like, you know, it just looked like a low-rent Double Dragon. There we go. Tumble Maker in the Twitch, Jonathan Matrix in the YouTube chat. We love difficult games in North America, LOL. Double Maker in the Twitch chat. It's getting late and I'm old, so I gotta go now. But I'll check out the VOD tomorrow. I want to see what happens with the rest of this. Oh yeah, we're probably gonna clear it. But appreciate you stopping by, Dumpling Maker. I will definitely put the VOD up. I will even edit it out in YouTube so you can get you don't have to, like, see all of the grinding. Well, I'll try to put it up, but yeah. Look at this nonsense. Now how are you supposed to get through there? Oh man, wait, oh shoot, I almost took the boomerang. But yeah, I knew it was gonna take a minute because of the grinding of the scrolls. It's the scroll grinding that takes forever. The scroll grinding takes forever for this game. But anyway, appreciate stopping by. You guys should go check her out. She's streaming Final Fantasy VII right now. And I guess Mass Effect, but I don't really, Final Fantasy VII, though, she's doing some voice acting on it, so it's kind of fun. Actually, it's a pretty fun stream, so you guys should go check that out. Alright, here we go. Stumble Maker, of course, thanks for streaming this. Have fun and don't get too mad. Well, you know. Alright, here we go. All right. I don't know why I did that. Perfectionist. There we go. All right. Grab the pizza. There we go. Hey, I did that way better than the first time when I tried that. That's not bad at all. There we go. Man, hey, that's not bad at all. Now you can't land down there because you'll die. All right. I believe this is for free pizza, but we don't need it, so let's go here. Okay, We're almost at the boss, guys. Took forever. Those of you still here. Might be able to... Hey, we might be able to clear this game today. I don't know. I'm doing pretty good. We'll see. I remember I had to rescue a couple of captured turtles previous. I guess I'll just leave it. Damn. That's what I was trying to leave it for anyway, but that's okay. Alright. So we grab the pizza here. Alright, the boss is coming up. This I have gotten here, so alright, but this is gonna be a pain. So let's see if we can get it this time. These are instant deaths. Yet. No! Raphael got caught. Who fights next? Now, the worst part about that is I just lost all of Raphael's scrolls, but luckily I used a lot of them. I mean, I could rescue him, but I think he's actually much easier just to rescue in the next stage, so there's no reason to risk it. Even though I understand that, like, if I die in the next stage, then I'm kind of just, you know, hurting myself, but really, there's no reason to, like, go through all that. That wasn't bad, dude. That was like pretty much no death till here, but I'm not surprised. Even though I haven't ever died on, I haven't died on this part yet. All right, let's try this again. Alright, made it. Alright. Then our weapons and energy okay? Foot Clan is near. Alright, we'll grab Dawn. And here's why. This is the one stage where you don't really need those scrolls. This is the one boss anyway. There we go. Go to the enemy base by Blimp. You have my support. We're one turtle shy though. We gotta get Raph. Find and help your friend in this stage. You have my support. Yeah, so you can actually rescue them, but they don't tell you until that's like your hint that you can rescue them. And you can't rescue them until stage 3. So you get one shot. So like I can't die anymore or else I can't rescue him here. You can rescue him in the next stage. Well, I assume there's another stage. Well, yeah, because it's Technodrome, so there'd be at least one more. Alright, so now we got Raph, but I don't have scrolls. Now, there is a place to get scrolls here, but I don't think it's worth trying. It's way too difficult. Alright, here we go. Come on. I think at this point, I just take the boomerangs from this stage and cut my losses. I don't think it's worth grabbing the scrolls. But that's exactly why I did not try to like grab scrolls with anybody else. Now I tried this the other night when I was testing this, and I got to I got here, but I didn't make it to the Technodrome. So, alright. So yeah, Splinter tells you, find the way to the underground Technodrome, you can do it. Alright. So, 3 areas. Weapons and pizza are in the building. So, I guess let's try area down here. Yeah, see these guys, like, I remember having a hard time with, and I didn't have the scrolls, so I was like, okay, I'm getting the scrolls to face them. Just avoid as much as possible. Alright, let's see. Alright, here we go. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this, man. It's just ridiculous. Alright, at least we have something. Oh wait, yeah, I should fill up on the boomerangs. Well, I mean, I'm already here. So, maybe this is it? We don't know for sure, but... Alright. Beware of searchlight ground level, you can do it. Yeah, I saw the searchlight. Oh shit, here's the Technodrome now. Look at this thing. Oh man. Okay. Oh, alright. Oh, yeah, definitely want to avoid that. Alright, hopefully we get it. Not too bad, but probably without the scrolls, it's probably really difficult. Nice. Did we just hop in the Technodrome? You are great. This is the final battle. You have my support. Okay. Radar is not working, so I'm... Wait, what? Shredder's gun mutates creature. So how... So I gotta figure my way out through here, huh? Okay. Look at this freaking mess. This is a mess, dude. Damn. I'm just gonna avoid those guys. Look at this. Yeah, I can understand now why people say the Technodrome is hard. Maybe not as a boss, but look at this. Look at this. Alright, at least I got some pizza. Now look how difficult this would be without these scrolls, man. And that's what I'm telling you. Like, this game... That's why I went... I'm glad I got them. Like, look at this. I don't trust anything here. Alright, let's grab the pizza. Yeah, let's give this to Mikey. Be sure to come back. This is the last fight. You have my support. Alright, let's try the upstairs ladder. Oh my goodness, look at this. Dude! This place is a nightmare. Yeah, I don't know. If people make this without the scrolls, I mean, Okay. Alright. Wait, why did it hit me? No. Oh man. I wonder what was up there. I mean, probably a weapon I could use. Or pizza. How wasn't pizza? Alright, got some pizza here. Oh man. Yeah, I don't want to know how many hits that takes without the scrolls. Damn. Alright. Okay. One. I'll give it to Leo. So I'm about to run out of scrolls with Mikey anyway. Alright. Okay. Can't go up there. Okay. Probably shouldn't do that. It's kind of wasting my resources when I think about it. These guys are here. Oh, alright, I'm out. So, alright, time to go with Leo. What does he say? Shredder's gun. Yeah. Okay, let's use this. Okay, let's see how we get through here. Seriously, no, I'm not jumping, dude. If those guys are still here, then better off just kind of spamming these. Yep, that's what I thought. This definitely seems like a level that would do that. Ooh. Oh man. I am low. I am really low on health. I can't use everything because I might need these. I probably do need these for Shredder. Okay. Prepare for the fight. Shredder is near you. You can do it. Okay, that means he's really close. Whoa. Okay. Here we go. Okay, you drink water. Prepare for the fight. Shredder's near you. You can do it. Alright, here we go. See if we can knock this out. I got 27 scrolls. I'm at half my health, but a little bit less than half. Everybody else is like completely out. So let's give it a shot. Oh, nice! Whew! I thought he almost got me. He could have got me that gun. Are we done? Hey, alright! You defeated Shredder and saved the world. Now I can turn back to human form. Man. Thanks, you guys have excelled my skills. Oh, Splinter is back to his real form. You guys are great. Thanks for your help. Let's celebrate with a pizza. The adventure of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is concluded. Whew. Well, there it is, fans. That's the end of the Turtles. Damn, they didn't give me no credits. Holy shit, dude. I can't believe it. We got that live, man. I'm actually kind of shocked. Ridiculously shocked. What was that, 30 years? Man. So I don't think that ending was worth all that trouble, but as you can see, the scrolls are really OP, which is exactly what I would thought. The scrolls, they make the scrolls OP, you know? Otherwise, I have a feeling that fight with Shredder would have been way more difficult. Now, the question I have is, would that gun have killed us in one shot? I don't know, you know? So, what do you guys think of the Turtles, for those who are still here? Overall, it's not that bad, I think. But, man. Well, no. Actually, let me take that back. It is bad. It's bad, but, I mean, the ending was okay. But, you know, I mean, it's the 80s. What are you gonna do? But, the RNG bosses... The RNG items, the fact that you saw, like, I basically spammed those scrolls the entire way through the Technodrome. Otherwise, there was no way to get through there. I had no idea that was, you know, what was coming. That's why I just kept spamming them. Like, you know, it got to the point where I just kept hitting the button. That's why I wasted so many, you know? You could probably be a little bit more resourceful if you know what's coming, but, like, you know, why take the risk? So, yeah, I understand why people have nostalgia for this game. I like it too, but no. So much wrong with this game. So many problems. And I mean, you know, if you went if you went no scrolls on Shredder, if you try to beat this without the scrolls and you get all the way, you know, facing all those enemies, by the time you get to Shredder, you're f***ed. Like, there's no way you're gonna get there, period. So yeah, this game is just impossible without like knowing, you know, like without loading up on those scrolls like that. So I mean, that's it for Ninja Turtles.